There once was a boy who liked to suck his thumbs. His mother told him to stop, he didn't, so she cut off his thumbs. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today is an upper body workout vlog. Now, what I've been liking to do on my heavier, quote unquote, upper max effort, whatever you want to call it, upper body workouts, are to start off by doing 3 sets of quote unquote max reps chin-ups. So I did 3 sets of 10 in a fairly brisk period of time. This is actually my final set. You can see the reps aren't as explosive near the end. I must have done 30 pull-ups in like 5 minutes or something like that. So form and bar speed, whatever you want to call it, body speed is going to suffer. Then as part of my max effort rotation, I'm really hammering the alternate angles as opposed to flat during this cycle that I have prepared to build up my shoulders, upper pecs, triceps in a different fashion, whatever you want to call it. Seated barbell press off pins. It's around the chin. It's about 2 inches from my body. It's actually a lot closer to my body than it looks from this camera angle. So I did a set of 5 and I never lowered the weight. I never made the weight more. And I just did cluster sets after that. I did sets of 3, sets of 2, sets of 1, and I believe I did 17 reps in total. No back down sets, no nothing. Then I did 2 sets of, I call these super inclines because they're not 45-degree inclines, they're not flat, they're somewhere in between. So instead of calling them high inclines, just for my log's sake, I call these super inclines. I did 18 reps on the first set and I did 15 on the second set, and that's a +1 from last week. I did 17 and 15 last week, or 17 and 12. I can't remember. All I remember is the first set, I did 18. I'd have to go back and look at the footage, compare my log to last week. But as you see in the heading, this is not really for bodybuilding purposes, although it will build muscle. This is more along the lines of building up muscular endurance. I don't want to say power because you're doing too many reps for power, but to just be explosive for as long as you can. So muscular endurance and strength are the main goals here, but being done through high reps. I tried a new position for rowing. As you could see, my forearm is like across the incline bench, and honestly, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Next week or any other time in the future, I'm definitely planting my hand on something. It just did not feel stable at all. I would have rather had my hand on nothing. So I'm going to start implementing more bands into my workouts just because they're less stressful. You get higher peak tension. It's better on the joints. So I feel like it's a good idea to cycle in bands into your accessory work. So I did 4 sets of 30 of tricep pushdowns, and I bounced back and forth between doing that and 4 sets of 30 or 25 of rows. And this is good. It pumps you up, saves the joints. Like I said, I'll do a whole video on how you can make your systems work revolve around bands. Bands are great. They can fill in the gaps of free weights if you're a home gym person with no access to cables. And I'm really trying to play around with doing kettlebells with shoulder exercises, like not like pressing because that's common sense, but things that'll replace like lateral raises, upright rows, what have you. So this is supposed to be a variation of Lou raises. As you can see, the kettlebell's completely flipped upside down at the bottom. And then you can't have an upper body workout at the Strength Classroom without doing some heavy neck at the end of it. You have 4 sets of 25. This was my peak set with a 70-pound kettlebell. My goal is to be able to move the hundreds for at least 15 reps. Here's just a breakdown of the workout, and have yourself a great day.